exemplify their faith, dignity, and respect through their interactions with others, a commitment to their academics, and is well respected by their peers. On behalf of the Ontario English Catholic Teachers Association, I would like to honor Dryden Trainer as the Valedictorian of the St. Dominic graduating class of 2024.
Welcome graduates, teachers, parents, family, friends, and invited guests. My name is Dryden Trainer, and I'm so excited to speak on behalf of the class of 2024. Today is graduation day. It's a milestone marked by years of hard work, friendship, and life lessons. And yes, we still have so much school ahead of us, but we should be proud of what we've already achieved. Because these past 10 years have meant learning lessons that will last for years to come. It wasn't that long ago when we were getting dropped off at the kindergarten yard. Our parents stood at the gate not wanting us to go, holding back tears for our first day of school ever. Unless, of course, you were that one parent who was so excited to get home with their newfound freedom without a kid attached to them 24/7. Kidding aside, parents dropped us off at the gates of St. Dominic's, trusting that the teachers, ECEs, EAs, and support staff would welcome us with open arms, to nurture us, guide us, and support us. And I think if we asked any one of them, this was no easy task. But I think we can all agree they did a pretty good job. Those first few years gave us time to learn the rules of school, like sitting at our desk or taking turns during story time. But it was also marked by trading Pokemon cards and playing tag at recess and dressing up our American Girl dolls. It was then that we started to build friendships and learn lessons at the core of our Catholic faith. Being a student at St. Dominic wasn't just about attending Mass. It was about learning and living the Word of God. Whether that be through sharing a toy, including someone who may have been left out, or accepting that although we are different, we are in this together, living our faith as a community, and this laid the foundation of who we are. As we moved up in grades, school started to become more academic. We were introduced to writing essays and solving equations, but we also figured out how to learn. Our teachers encouraged us to ask questions and be curious about the world we live in. We were invited to share our opinion and be creative, which assembled the pieces of who we are today. And just when we thought we were figuring things out, the world paused, and we were faced with online learning and the pandemic. We were not only learning about history online, but we were also living it. And although it felt like time stood still, it didn't. And school kept going, and going, and going, and going. We watched our teachers try their best to engage us while silently waiting for one of us to volunteer an answer, while we were trying to convince them that our cameras were broken and our mics didn't work. When in reality, we were on FaceTime with our friends playing Roblox and Fortnite. Maybe the pandemic taught us another lesson. It taught us about perseverance and how we can overcome and bounce back from any challenge. Getting back to school meant that we had more opportunities to learn things in different ways. This helped us persist through problems, ultimately teaching us that practice makes progress. We are going to make mistakes. We're not going to be perfect. And sometimes we learn the hard way that everything will work out, even if it's not how we planned or pictured it to. It's exciting to look for what is ahead, knowing that we don't know, but also always trying to be the best person we can be. After this year, we may not be thinking about that one science lesson or what we learned in math, even when we're old. Whether it be a story from a sports event or a field trip, or even better, the bus ride to the field trip, a Christmas concert, a dance-a-thon, these years will forever be a part of us. We will remember some of our teachers that had quirky sayings like, "Don't pour water in my Cheerios and tell me it's milk," or when they would struggle with tech during presentations, and when they tried to be cool by using our slang like skibby and looking words up in the Urban Dictionary. Well, this could go on endlessly about how every teacher here has shaped us in some small way. We know that what you taught us didn't come from a book or a lesson plan. It came from who you are, how you cared for us. And we hope that you'll remember our stories and that you learned something from us too. And to our parents, thank you for your patience, for being there since the very beginning, for all of your support to keep up with homework, checking our agendas, and for packing our lunches for the past 10 years, minus pizza day, of course. For being so persistent and pushing us to keep going even when we wanted to give up. I know some of you are still standing at that gate, holding back tears. But we know that we wouldn't be here without your love, encouragement, and guidance, and for believing in us when we doubted ourselves. We, of course, can't forget our friends. I know firsthand that we have made some of those meaningful relationships here at school. What started out as peers and classmates has blossomed into something so much more. We shared moments of laughter and sometimes tears, but we ultimately learned how to teach each other. Without the support of our friends, we would not be where we are today. Whether it was going to the mall and not buying anything, or helping each other with homework, or being there for our friends just as a shoulder to cry on. Knowing that we have the support from each other is incredible, and I couldn't ask for anyone better to graduate with. Elementary school has been like the first season of a Netflix show, and like any good show does, it comes with a few plot twists, some drama, but it also comes with a few life lessons. The first season of our show set the scene for the rest of our story. It set the foundation of our characters and established the plot for our next season. Graduation is like our season finale, and it helps build anticipation for the seasons to come. Unlike a scripted show, though, our story is not written. We get to be the authors of what comes next. So, as we say goodbye to the familiar hallways and the comfort of what is known, let's write the script for the next season. Find comfort in the unknown, so that we can be the best versions of ourselves. We're ready. We're just not sure high school's ready for us. Congratulations, class of 2024.